Hi, welcome to the Mule Soft Tutorials. This is Akash. In this video, we'll discuss about the types of exception handlings we have in Mule, as we have gone through the last video regarding the what is exception handling and how basically MuleSoft handles the exception. And in this video, we will go through all the exception strategies we have. So we'll create one new project, Mule exception proj. So we have mule exception pros.xml file. Here we'll drag one HTTP connector. I'll configure this, and then uh, I will drag one validation. Here I will validate whether this payload is not null or not. Not null value payload. Save. So now we'll discuss about the types of exception strategies. So just go write exception here, and you can see like these are the exception strategies we have. So the most common exception strategy is the catch exception strategy that we usually use in Java, also try catch block. So this is just drag one catch exception strategy, and here you need to write from where the exception is coming. So as I said, we need to give your exception strategy exception over here in when condition. If you are keeping this as blank, it will handle all types of exceptions. Yeah. So this is the global exception strategy we have defined. And what we can do, we can use referential exception strategy inside this, and we can give reference to our global exception handling.xml. Inside that we have the exception strategy. So every time we don't need to create exception strategy for each flow, we will do just give a reference to our global exception, and it once the exception is coming on this flow, this will transfer our flow to the global exception handling flow. Inside that, it will catch according to our code. So this is referential exception strategy. Now we have few more exception strategy, like one is the rollback exception strategy. So inside rollback exception strategy, we can configure basically in a rollback exception strategy. Once the exception is coming, so we can give number of retries. Let's say I am giving 3 over here. Okay, so it will retry for 3 times. Again, if the exception is coming, this will go to redelivery exhausted. So we can do, let's say, SMTP over here, and then here we can send the mail that the exception is coming, and or we can log this over here, and then here we can say the rollback exception, and in readw exhausted, let's say I want to send mail. So once it tries for 3 attempts and still it's not able to successfully run that program, this will goes to the readw exhausted and it will send me a mail. Here also similar, we can write when, according which we have done in catch exception strategy. Or rollback exception strategy we can also use, like in readw exhausted. What we can do is let's say I have created something on the database, and I want, and at that point of time I got some at that point of time I got some exception. It tries for 3 times and it will send a mail. Let's say there's a situation where we need to update 2 different databases. One is successful, another one is not successful. It got some exception. So the data will be resides in both the database will be different, which is not the favorable condition for us. So what we will do, we'll try to roll back the things from this. We can add one flow reference over here, and we can delete the data which we have updated in one of the database. So we have gone through the catch, we gone through the choice, we gone through the referential exception strategy, and then we have custom exception strategy. So this is basically, we will write one custom class in Java, and we will give the path of Java over here, and then this is like a custom exception we can give over here. And then we have mapping exception strategy. So this mapping exception strategy is like similar to the exception strategy which is used by the API router kit. Once we develop the RAML and the default exceptions study comes after generating the flows. So this is one of the mapping exception strategies similar to that. So I will write mapping exception strategy, and I can add map over here, and here I can write the code. Let's say my code is 404. So this would be 404, and here I will like the type of exception. So I can add as many as I want. I'll write 402, 401, 402. So in this way, we can add according to the status code. What are the status? Let's say this is URL not found or the service location not found. We have 404, and then we if we have like 500, then we can add 500 also. status goes 500 or 502. So, so this is like mapping exception study, which we use in API Kit router by default. So, so we use exception study according to our need and according to the project. So majorly in industries, we'll create a separate exception handling.xml, and here we do all the exception strategy, whatever we need. And then every time if we need that exception strategies, we will directly call it from using the referential exception strategy, like here. So you can practice more on this thing, and let me know if any doubts, or you can write me a mail. I will try to clear your doubts. So that's it for this video. Thank you.